Well, first of all, I want to thank all participants for having the energy to make this a truly comprehensive and inspiring event. 2 days is a long time, and your investment in terms of time is really appreciated because we all have together reviewed all the big issues that have to do with the environment, energy, nature, human behavior, finance, technology, organizational change, public policies, and private solutions. Really, my deep respect and gratitude for all of you for coming here to this beautiful country, Korea, here in this city of Seoul, where we have so many inspirations. That is my first point to make. Secondly, on the way forward, I want to assure you that the UN Global Compact and our partner, UNEP, as well as global initiatives, we are committed to continuing building momentum globally, and we are committed to supporting the government of Mexico. And we can proudly already confirm that a date has already been set for 4-5 October. Especially, we will convene the global meeting of Caring for Climate, and we will look to our partners, UNEP and Global Initiative, to ensure that the momentum generated here does not only get not lost, but is actually multiplied many times over. I'm sometimes a bit skeptical whether we are talking in a bubble to each other, and I'm sometimes concerned that we are not fast enough moving, and many here, I believe, share this sentiment. But after Copenhagen and here midterm somewhere, we need to realize that this is a marathon, not a sprint. And I think what we have learned in the last couple of 2 days is that there are so many solutions in the making that the private sector is ready to move. As a matter of fact, we have heard the private sector many times calling for regulation, something we couldn't even imagine just a few years ago, for clarity and certainty, for integrating externalities into decision-making, for making sure that the business case on environmental stewardship is robustly established. This, I believe, is extremely encouraging and should all of us motivate to redouble our efforts. I think we also have learned that to make progress, we need to continue to fix our minds and our energies on the end goal. And here, I think the important lessons have been partnerships must be in all we are doing. We must much better learn to collaborate, not only one industry with another, as innovation across industries is increasingly important, but also public-private, for-profit, not-for-profit. This notion of partnership has to be brought to a much bigger scale if indeed we want to achieve the goals we have before us. So with these few words, I want to assure you that the United Nations Secretary General Ban Ki-moon is totally committed to building this momentum forward. There's another process being launched shortly in the United Nations, the Rio +20, which I believe will mobilize additional complementary voices around the world to reinforce what we're all here for. As a final personal reflection, I would just like to say that the last 2 days have been extremely important to remind us all about the importance of everything that has to do with natural resources. And the trend is quite clear, an appreciation of everything that comes from the planet. And that spans all the natural resources. And I think business is getting the message, and business is showing that through innovations and solutions, we can do things differently, and we can be competitive and maintain a living standard, while at the same time spreading opportunities. So with these few words of hope, I want to thank you all again, and I think a special thank, just allow me, to Tony Gurley and his great team from Global Initiatives. Is Tony in the room? He's done everything, so a special thanks for Tony and his team, please. My deep appreciation for Nick Nuttall as well, who has really guided us through all the times through these days. A very special thanks. So we very much are grateful to the government of Korea, to this beautiful city of Seoul, and my message is really, let us build the momentum further and stay focused. Thank you very much.